Hi, this is Ginny, and this is Ginny Goes to the Movies. And this is my top five reasons why I'm excited for Spider Man No Way Home. So, number five, the Scooby Doo Gang is back. So, unlike the first two versions of Spider Man, the Tobey Maguire one and the Andrew Garfield one, MJ and Aunt May were not really that involved in the scenes, and they were not really part of the overall story. But in this version, the MCU version of Spider-Man, there's a Scooby Doo gang, and in fact, Doctor Strange even mentioned it in his in the trailer that he said like Scooby Doo Gang. Like he mentioned the Doo Gang, which is MJ, Ned, and of course Peter Parker. So there's a camaraderie and there's a friendship there, and there's like they have their own posse, and then they're like literally solving everything, and it makes sense because they're in high school, and you should have your closest friends and your best friends with you in any adventure or misadventure. And that's just one of the things about the MCU version of Spider-Man, that it is more involved. There's a lot more characters and there's a lot more character development. Of course, the Tobey Maguire one is my favorite, but it really just focused on Tobey Maguire's character, Peter Parker, and the rest were just supporting casts. But this one, their supporting cast actually does more, and in fact adds to the story. And it's actually Marvel films are known for ensemble casts, and that's the thing that's nice about this one, and that's why I'm excited to see the Scooby Doo gang back. Number four, Tom Holland is as cool as ever. So he is one of the reasons why I love this iteration of Spider-Man. He's just humble. I heard that he's humble in real life, and that he actually is a fan of the series, and he actually really wanted to play Spider-Man since he was a little boy, and he's actually doing most of his stunts because he is, I think, either a dancer or gymnast or both. He's pretty athletic, and he does really do those backflips. So I'm excited to see Tom Holland again. He's such a delight. Although he is in his 20s, he can really play angsty teenager really well, and he looks really young and ageless. So I'm excited to see him again. And number three, the special effects. We all know that in any Marvel movie, they always up the ante every time. So the this version of Spider-Man has, it looks like it has better special effects than the last one or the previous one. So it's always like each movie in the franchise, the latest one will always have the best special effects, and I'm really excited for that because we can see. I've seen trailers, so the villains came out, and it's really cool seeing all the villains back. Number two, so there's like the villains from the other MCU, or not the other Spider-Man universe. They're all here, and that is great. Like Doctor Ock, he is one of my favorite villains, and of course the Green Goblin. Who cannot forget the Green Goblin? And there's Electro. Electro wasn't really my favorite. He was in the Andrew Garfield one. And Sandman, I think he was in the Andrew Garfield one too. I think so. Anyway, my favorite ones were Doc Ock and Green Goblin. They were one of the best villains, movie villains ever. And to see them back, that's just exciting for me. Which, makes me wonder if who else is coming back from the Tobey Maguire universe. So my number one is the possible appearance of the other Spider-Man, or the other versions of Spider-Man. So mainly Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and of course your Tom Holland. So the two other ones might be making a cameo, or maybe part of the film itself, we don't know. There's been leaks. I think for sure Andrew Garfield is going to be back. If you've seen the latest trailer where MJ falls, it is similar to the part where Gwen Stacy falls and she dies. And Garfield, Spider-Man couldn't help her. And I think it is my hunch, and also it's been leaked. Possibly, I don't know if the spoilers or the leaks are to be trusted, that he might want to redeem himself. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man might want to redeem himself. But I have been snooping around the internet, and I have seen Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland together. They were pictured together and within the past 12 months. So that could be something. And also another thing came out too. What do you call that? The guy who plays Electro, Foxx. Not good with names anymore, but okay, the guy who plays Electro. So the guy that plays Electro villain, he is, I know, Foxx. Can't find it, but here you go, Jamie Foxx. So apparently, I'm sorry. There's just so many actors right now. Now I used to love Jamie Foxx, but his character, his acting in as Electro, it wasn't good. He was good in other movies, but yeah, Jamie Foxx has supposedly spoiled, some details about the upcoming film. He said that there's going to be spiders, like the other spiders are going to come out or something. He mentioned spiders instead of spider, singular. So it is very possible. And I think, like it says in the report or the article, that he did say that, oh, Tobey Maguire is totally coming back as Spider-Man. Who knows? Maybe he was exaggerating. Who knows if that was really a leak? Leaks have happened before, especially when actors leak it. It might be more probable. But they can never just, they're human beings. So I'm sure they signed NDAs or whatever. But what can we say? So most possibly, because of this, the trailer that shows MJ falling like Gwen Stacy from the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man version, we will most likely see Andrew Garfield in this one. But because there's also, the Green Goblin and Doc Ock from the Tobey Maguire one, it is possible that Tobey Maguire might be back, but I think he might have retired from show business. Who knows? I have not seen him. So who really knows? It would be a pleasant surprise, but for sure, I am sure that Andrew Garfield's going to be in this one, and not very sure that Tobey Maguire is going to be in this one. But it is just exciting for me. I'm really excited because I want to see all three of them together. That would just be really great. That would just be wonderful and just going to be mind-blowing. And yeah, those are my top 5 reasons why I'm excited for Spider-Man's No Way Home. So it's No Way Home. So it's really confusing now. There's too many Spider-Mans, but I'm still a fan. And I'll always be a fan. But yeah, if you are excited, do email me, homeofgene@gmail.com. And who is your best version of Spider-Man? You can comment, like, and subscribe as well. And subscribe on my podcast. I'm also on a podcast everywhere where podcasts are available. And yeah, please do tell me who your favorite version of Spider-Man is. Mine is Tobey Maguire. He's just like, it was just heartbreaking, especially not Spider-Man 2, to see him, lose his powers and stuff like that. But he was just a wonderful Spider-Man. I'm not saying I don't love the other Spider-Man characters or actors. It's just that he was my favorite, and he started it all actually. Think back in 2003, 2002 when it came out. It broke records, and it was one of those more recent, blockbusters, and not more recent, but it set the tone for future movies, with special effects being a big draw and good storytelling and good characters, good actors. So it was a classic for me for sure. And who cannot forget that kiss, that upside down kiss? It redefined romantic scenes forever, like the romantic kisses. It's definitely one of the top 5 romantic kisses. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man?
Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't. The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking!
What just happened?
We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live 2 different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes. Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.